Hello everyone, it's Diane. I'm back to work on some more pages for my the course that I'm doing with Gina from the Rebookery on finding your style. So I'm going to continue decorating the variety of pages that I pulled, and I think I want to focus on collage today. I do love collage. It's one of my favorite things. So that's what I'm going to focus on today. This was a piece of the Tim Holtz wallpaper. I forgot what it's called, but it comes this size. The packs of paper, and it's wallpaper designs. They're not really made out of wallpaper. I had started to use this for something else and changed my mind, and I don't want to waste it. So I am going to do something with this today. I brought over, I've been going through vintage magazines and books and stuff lately, and so I can discard things, and I've been taking out what I want to keep. So I brought over a pile of that. I brought over some digital printables that I have left over from other projects, just the leftover pieces that I didn't use, so I can maybe use some of them. And then some of the other decoupage or collage items that I had already brought over. So I might as well start with these images. And I am not going to think too much about it. I really don't have the luxury of time to really take my time with all of these pages. And they're not supposed to be like completely decorated. So I'm just going to start putting things down without a whole lot of thought. I watched my grandsons today. We didn't have school today. And got lots of cuddles with the 8-year-old. He's a very cuddly boy. And we had a good lunch together. They're actually coming back for dinner tonight. I had promised my daughter. Oh, there's a poem, Milking Time by Christina Rossetti. I might save that for a farm journal. That's cute. Look at that. This came out of a book. I think I want to add some color here. I had promised my daughter that I would make a ham dinner for her sometime, because I had a ham in the freezer, and then it got so hot that I didn't want to make a ham dinner. So it's in the 80s today, but it's not super hot. So I had already gotten the ham out to thaw, so I told her to come back for dinner. So she and her husband and the boys will be here for dinner tonight. So I can't craft too long. I'll have to go down and start the ham, and then I can come back. This page I am going to cover completely because it has sticky stuff on it where I glued stuff on it and then pulled it off. So I am going to cover this. This is just a bag, an envelope of assorted stuff. I don't know why all of this was in the bag. There's envelopes and glassine envelopes and things that I've cut out from printables. I have no idea why it's in here. Just use one of those. It might have been a package of collage stuff I took with me when I went on vacation, just to be by myself and do some crafting, and it might be left over from that stuff. I really don't like that it's turning out to look like a pattern, like square. But I might end up cutting this and using it in some other way once I put the journal together. am going to go with it this way. I'm not cooking like a ham dinner with mashed potatoes and gravy. I'm making macaroni salad and deviled eggs and corn on the cob. I already made the salad and the eggs. And I'm glad I'm doing that. When my daughter came to pick the boys up, she was so sleepy. I told her to go home and take a nap. She doesn't have to make dinner tonight. So what's everybody doing for Labor Day? We always have a family reunion on the Sunday of Labor Day weekend from my mom's side of the family. So I'll be doing that. I wish they didn't have it on Sunday, but they started at 1 and it's about a half hour away from where I live, and my church service usually it's supposed to be done at noon, but he usually goes a little over. So, should be okay. I mean, if I'm there a little late, it's okay. So these little elements that I'm adding now kind of help break up the squarish looking pattern. But on Labor Day itself, I don't have any plans. I don't work. So hopefully I'm going to be in here doing some stuff. It's my day to do stuff. Tuesday, my coworker and I will have to take down all the cards we have in our seasonal aisle. I work for Hallmark. In our seasonal aisle, we don't have anything, no holidays, card holidays over the summer, so we just have, they call them flex cards over the summer, and so there's extra birthday cards and wedding and stuff like that, just new and fancy designs. So there's that page. But on Tuesday, we'll have to take all that down and put up Halloween, believe it or not. So that's going to be a long, busy day. I don't like, we call them changeover days. I always hated changeover days. And this is my first one since I've been back. I'm glad I came back in the summer when there really wasn't that much to do, to get me used to being there again, being on my feet and doing all that. My back always hurts doing the changeover. So at least I got my body a little bit adjusted before we have to do that. Christmas changeover is the worst. Hate it. But I have a job, and I'm grateful for it. Part-time job with flexible hours. Just what I needed. If you're wondering why I'm going back and forth from glue stick to my white glue, it's because these are more cardstocky pieces. So the heavier pieces I use this, And the thinner pieces I use the glue stick. It's a pattern for a nightgown and another pattern for an apron. I guess I don't need that one on there. Okay, what else? I like the light bulb. That's cool. Might have to put that with something else though, but I'm going to set it right there. Collect moments, not things. Too late. All of us junk journalers collect things, don't we? I should show you the pages that I got done. I wonder where I put them. Oh, they're over here. You know, I made that fall smash book for someone who asked for it, and I haven't gotten a response from her. That I messaged her and told her it's done, but I haven't got a response, and I don't want to leave it in the shop too long because it is seasonal and it needs to go. So I don't know how long I should wait for her before I offer it to anybody else. So, okay, so I just did these two. And you just watched me do them. This is the first collage that I did over some writing that I had done. You saw me do the stamping here. You saw me do that page, and that one, and that one. I think I did, yeah, I did some that you weren't watching. The wallpaper, I made a pocket here, sewed on some fabric and a card, sewed on a little scrap of pattern paper and a little piece of fabric, and this is a flip out. And then I just sewed this little playing card on as a tuck spot. For this book jacket, Nothing is Impossible, the story of Beatrix Potter, I actually kept the book. I'm going to read the book. And I just, the spine was a little bit worn, so I stitched some fabric over it, and then I cut the ends off a doily, an embroidered piece, and sewed them on both of the flaps for little tuck spots, and did some stamping in there. Took this craft envelope. I don't remember I don't think I did this on camera. No, I don't think I did. So I did some stamping and just glued a piece of paper there. This is from a Shabby Chic book, and a stamping there. and I'll tuck something inside there, but this is from a magazine. I did some gesso on this. This is the cover of an old magazine from 1937. And on the back I did some mixed media. So this page I know I will be putting in whatever book I'm making with this stuff. This will be a base and I can build on it. I just took this paper and stamped some of my Lady Julia nutting stamps that I hardly ever use, but I love them. Did some stenciling on that piece. Took this page from a stencil book about stencils, and just added a fabric flip and a little strip of fabric there. On the map page, I just glued some magazine images, a vintage one and a modern one. And then I have this envelope that I had started. I had done all of this for some other project, and then I added wallpaper pieces there. So that's what I've got done so far. This is a page that I printed on parchment paper, and I was running out of ink, one of the colors of ink, so it didn't work. So I'm just going to do something on top of this. I'm going to spray it. That is a really bright yellow. It's Dilution's Lemon Zest. The first one was Heidi Swap Color Shine Mustard. And this is Distress Oxide Spray, Cracked Pistachio. This is just plain water. Let the colors run and mix together. Now, she had said if you're using paint and things to just kind of do multiple pages at once. So take your excess and splot it onto another page. I don't want to really get involved in a lot of paint today because I have to make a ham dinner, but I thought the sprays would be easy enough. So now I have this page started, and this was printed on my printer, so the ink, the water made this ink come off. That's cool. Can't tell what color this is. It's a homemade one, and I put it in a pink bottle. Might be a pink spray. Nope, it's green. Now I can take that stencil and lay it on top of this paper. Maybe do a little more spraying on that one. Let's see, this one's Sweet Cherry. Heidi Swap. just like that, I have backgrounds for 3 papers. I'm gonna let them dry a little. I might do some collaging or stamping or something on them. Sorry if I bump the camera. I have this calendar page. I have these letters here that say dream. So I'll glue them on here. I really feel like I'm making headway on getting some excess stuff out of my house. I've been making lots of trips to the Salvation Army right now. My trunk is full to go again, but one of my big stressors has been piles of books and book pages and stuff like that, and just papers that I've gotten from Salvation Army and flea market and stuff. Way more than I need, and I've been trying to put stuff in my shop, and I've really made progress this week. So probably next week sometime I'm going to be putting some boxes of junk journal supplies, books and papers, like journal kit stuff, de-stashed journal kits in my shop. But just to have them in boxes instead of in piles in my library is a big help. As far as mental, it's a big help for me emotionally to have that stuff, being taken care of. So all I can hope for now is that you are going to want all these really cool papers and book pages and stuff that I have, and scrapbook paper too. Lots and lots of scrapbook paper. There's, I don't know, over 70 12 by 12 sheets in each box, I believe. Okay, so we got Norman Rockwell on one side and then some really fun images on that side. How about this page? I can put this banner on it. I'll probably end up cutting that page apart. And using it somehow. Guess that's enough for that page. We'll do one more page and then I have to go start the ham. This page with some Gaillardia and what is that? Never heard of that. Yellow Archangel. Or that. Oh, sorry. Now I have to splotch this onto this. Looks pretty. This is a glossy paper, so it's not going to absorb, so I'm going to blot it on this side of it. This one is called Tangerine Dream Dilutions. Oops. Pop the top right off. I guess it's clogged. It doesn't work. Just wanted to drip a little, but it won't drip off of that. Oh, let's try this one. This one's very shimmery. You see the bottle. I must have added a lot of glimmer to this bottle. It says navy blue. Okay, that's going to be it for today. For at least now. Maybe I'll come back up after I get the ham in the oven, but I don't know if I'll turn the camera on. Maybe I will. Or maybe you're bored watching all of this collaging and spraying stuff. But I will definitely show you all the pages when they're done. So come back again. See you soon. Bye-bye.